I be. I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Hello everyone, it's Fleur again and welcome to the third instalment of my vintage hairstyling videos. This is a very long awaited video. I can't count the amount of times I've had a request for this and you finally got what you hoped for. It is my victory rolls tutorial. So I'm just going to go straight into it so before I get accused of waffling on too long. What you'll need for this hair tutorial is a trusty hairbrush, comb with a tail, handful of bobby pins or Kirby grips, and some hairspray, but that's pretty much it. So I like to change my side parting a little bit so it's more diagonal because my hair's quite fine and I probably need all the extra hair in the smaller roll that I can get. So part off from there, from the top of the back of the parting all the way to your ear. So I've parted off a section, it's not perfectly triangular or anything like that. Using my brush, if you have a bristle brush it's best. Give it a bit of a back comb. If you've got very thick hair you probably might not need to do this, but I do because it gives it a bit of extra traction. I'm going to spray it. And then lightly use your brush to smooth out the outside so that the inside is still backcomby. Okay, so there are lots of videos on YouTube showing how to do this. This is just the way I do it and it works for me, might work for you. I go about halfway up the hair and I roll it completely around my finger from there. So then I slide it off the finger. So what you've got is a neatly coiled roll, which I then roll all the way down to my head, like so. So I'm hoping this obviously works first time, doesn't always, even after many years of practice. So I just get a Kirby grip, bobby pin, push it in that way round. Get another one, push it in the other way from the back, and usually this might be enough, but I like to take a third one and push it in from the side, and this kind of anchors the two front and back ones in. One roll. So on to the second side, which is a tiny bit trickier because you're working with more hair and you want to try and create a sort of a more height at the front for a more authentic look. But basically it starts off the same way. I'm going to take my comb and run it all the way from the back of my parting to the edge of my ear and part off that section. So that's how much you're taking. You can take more or less, it depends how much hair you've got and how long it is. Give it a brush out. Thanks to the lighting I can see some lovely grey hairs glinting in my parting. Give it a spray just to smooth it, and then I want to back comb it again a little bit just to get a bit more volume in there. Smoothing out the outside while still leaving the middle bit back combed. So I'm ready to roll from this position. I'm holding it quite tightly at the apex of a quite standard triangle. Roll it tightly around your finger again until you get to the end. Hold the end with your thumb and forefinger in and sort of just roll it a little bit as you slide it off your finger so that everything's tucked inside that little roll of hair. So then I just need to gradually roll it carefully down towards my head, trying to keep it looking smooth and also spread it. I sort of spread it out, so I can't really describe it. It's just something that you learn the knack of. So it's more of a kind of a tube than it is just a straightforward roll. So I'm just going to anchor it in there with bobby pin coming in from the back, and anchor it in at the front. These ones probably won't show because they will be hidden by your hair. And so when you look at it head on, just you have more of a height going on at the front there, but also a nice, obviously, swirly roll going in there. Looks lovely if you've got a blonde streak. So I'm going to add another Kerber grip in to the back edge of the roll to keep it nice and secure in there. But basically, that's kind of it. That's how I do it. Tuck it in a bit. You can kind of mould it with your hand. If you give it a spray, you can smooth any bits down. You need to, I like to look at how these side bits are going, making sure they're symmetrical. That side's bulging out a little bit, so I'm going to tuck it in with another bobby pin at the back. So basically, that's all there is to it as far as I do my rolls. You can add in a third roll at the front, maybe if in another 15,000 years I'll do another tutorial to show you how I do that. But I hope this is going to be useful. I hope it's as clear as people might have wanted after the massive build-up. I just hope it isn't a huge letdown. But just leave me a comment either here on YouTube. It'll be on my blog, Diary of a Vintage Girl. The link will be down there or wherever it is on YouTube. I'm not quite sure. And I will come back again with some more. In fact, my very next video I'm going to show you how to turn this into an updo. So just stay tuned basically. Bye!